for the win. Welcome back to your winning ways, Brooke Henderson. Win number 10. It's here in LA.
Mr. Adam Stanley, thank you so much for joining me here today. We're talking golf, of course. Final stop on the LPGA Tour this week. What do we have to look forward to?
Yeah, it's a big event on the LPGA Tour schedule. Only the top 60 golfers from the season that's just passed can participate this week. It's down in Naples, Florida. The CME Group Tour Championship. They're all competing for the biggest prize in women's golf. So $1.5 million will go to the winner this week. And of course, Canadian Brooke Henderson is one of those front runners. She's in the top 10 on the season-long rankings. She's also in the top 10 in the world rankings. And it continues to be a heck of a ride for Brooke Henderson. Of course, she's just from Smiths Falls, Ontario, little town near Ottawa, and she's a world beater. This year has been a little bit different, a little bit more up and down as compared to some years that have gone by, but she did get a victory in April earlier this year, 6 other top 10 finishes, so she's hoping to finish the year strong.
By her own admission, it was a little bit of a down year. I mean, you just said a million accolades. She's a phenomenal golfer, but how would you rate her season?
Yeah, it's funny because the only person that we have to compare Brooke Henderson to really is Brooke Henderson. So with respect to everything she's been able to accomplish over the last 5 years or so, this one was a little bit of a down year. Now, she's had a lot of travel. That would probably be the biggest thing for her. She's, of course, gone to compete in Tokyo for the Olympics, but most of the LPGA Tour schedule is in the United States. So Asia, United States, she's gone to Europe a lot. She went to Europe, came back to the United States, then went to Asia, then returned to the United States. So even for somebody who's in their mid-20s, who's a professional athlete, it's pretty hard on her body. So she's had that she's had to navigate this year, as well as a couple things on the golf course she's never had to deal with before. Early on in the season, she had to withdraw from an event due to a non-COVID related illness. Her sister, who's also her caddy, she married an American at the end of last year, so had to navigate a lot of paperwork issues as well and couldn't work for her for a couple weeks on the golf course. So you add all those things in with all the travel and, of course, the global pandemic that we're still going through right now. It's been an interesting year for Brooke Henderson, but like I said, still 1 win, still 6 other top 10s, and now hoping to end the year strong. And she actually has a home in Naples as well, so she gets to sleep in her own bed for the final event of the year.
Nothing better than sleeping in your own bed. What makes you think that she can be a competitor for years to come, though? Just what makes her so special?
Yeah, I think her drive and dedication combined with how much of a just elegant action she has. Golf is such a weird sport when you think about it. You're not supposed to go back really, really slow, then come through the ball really, really quick, and then come to a dead stop. Like, that motion for the human body is not supposed to be something that people do over and over again. But Brooke Henderson, she is an athlete. She has a very unique swing. It stems from her growing up playing hockey, and her team around her is tight. She's very family oriented. Her father is her coach. Her sister, as I mentioned before, is her caddy. And I think having that tight team around her, combined with just how much of an amazing swing she has, is something that's going to be able to continue to keep her within the top 10 in the world for years to come. We kind of forget she started this whole professional golf journey when she was 17, 18 years old. She's only 24, so she's got a pretty long runway ahead of her here.
Well, I'm so excited to see what happens. You can follow all the action via Adam Stanley's social channels. Thank you so much for taking the time, my friend.
No worries. Thank you.